After defeating the demon, you tried to go back upstairs to the main building, but some of the doors had closed behind you and there was no way of opening them from the inside. After 3 days without food or water, you died.
What? What? So I defeated the demon, and then I was stuck under the fucking ground and couldn't get out, and I died of starvation or thirst or whatever. That's what it said? Oh my god, guys. This fucking game. I played this game for 5 hours for that. Really? For that, really? This game has nothing but positive reviews. Alright guys, I'm trying to absorb this after that ending. I guess there's parts of the game that I like, but if I paid $7 for this game, I guess what I'm trying to say is the developer gave me this game for free. And the persistence in me, once I started playing it, didn't want to give up. But I almost feel raped out of my 5 hours of time to get that ending. I absolutely, positively hate this game. I despise this game. And I paid nothing for it. If I had paid $7 for this game, and I spent 5 hours playing it, that would be too much time to get a refund for the game. I would be furious if I had paid $7 for that ending. In fact, I'm already furious that I wasted 5 hours of my life to play this. This is the absolute problem with horror games. So many of these horror games make no sense. They feel like somebody thought them up while doing drugs. And the whole game made no fucking sense whatsoever. But to play a game with all the different messages and answer machines and letters and everything like that looking for your friend, to have that kind of an ending is like a slap in the face. The gameplay is fine. I mean, it plays fine. The controls are fine. The graphics are fine. But the game makes absolutely no goddamn sense. And the way it ends, like I said, is an absolute slap in the face. I feel repulsed by playing it. To the developer, is this fucking game, are you trolling people with this game? To think that people have played this game and give this a positive review, to me, is baffling. Because while the game plays fine, the graphics are fine and stuff like that, the puzzles in the game are absolutely frustrating beyond belief. The end battle with a boss, pushing a button while he's shooting spiders at you, when I finally did it, it was freaking blind luck. It felt like there was no skill whatsoever in defeating him. It was simply blind luck and mashing buttons, or spamming the M1 button while frantically trying to avoid the spiders. Yeah, I would be furious if I'd paid... I'm already furious, but if I'd paid money for this, I'd be beyond mad. I don't know. You guys sat here and watched it. I need to apologize to my viewers for having to sit through 5 hours with Brookie Bear and David, and you guys were looking up answers. What do you guys think? Am I being too harsh on this? And this is the problem with so many horror games today. And a lot of horror games don't even play this well. Like, the controls aren't as good as this game, or the lighting isn't as good, or whatever. And so many of these horror games are like this, or worse, and they make no sense. So why these kind of games are so popular, I don't know. I really don't know. if the game had a good storyline and if it made sense and if it had a satisfying ending, yeah, then maybe it would be worth it. But the way the storyline went, and again, just like last night, the way the game ended is like a slap in the face. It builds up all this hype, and then it just ends like a dull thud. There's no climax whatsoever. I basically feel like I've been stroked off for 5 hours by this game. I feel like I have been stroked off and teased by this game with frustrating teasing, by the way. Frustrating teasing for 5 hours. And then at the end, when I think there's going to be some big climatic ending, basically I get fucking chomped right there. I get fucking teeth gnashed into me at the end. Very disappointing ending. I feel like I need to go take a shower and cleanse myself of the last 5 hours of playing this game. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting sick as well. David, I want to thank you for helping me out and helping me through this game. But I seriously think I need to apologize to all my viewers for sitting through this. I mean, sitting me through, going through the puzzles like the eyes, you know, and finally figuring out that, hey, I need to move while the lights are on, and all these different things, and reading all the clues and listening to all the messages to come to an ending like that is a slap in the face. I hate this game. I absolutely hate this game. I'm not gonna score this game because I was given the game for free. But if I was to score it, it would be an insult to the developer. I think the developer probably spent a lot of time making this game. But all I can say is, with sheer honesty as a player, I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, I don't like this game. In games like this, experiences like this with a horror game is going to make me more hesitant towards playing other horror games in the future. Some horror games are really good. Games like Soma and Outlast are made really well. But there's so many more games like this that just have unclimatic endings that make no sense, that have frustrating puzzles, where it feels like you play it and you almost get the feeling like the developer is back there somewhere just laughing his ass off at watching. I'm sure this developer will watch me play this video and freaking laugh at me like a goddamn troll. He'll have that troll face that you see everywhere. He'll have a big troll face just fucking laughing at me, saying, oh my god, I fucked this guy in the ass. He actually played my game all the way through, and I fucked him in the ass at the end with the stupidest goddamn ending ever. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'm not even going to score it. This game isn't even worth my time to score it. It's already raped me of 5 hours of my life. No. And because of games like this, I'm much more hesitant to even play horror games in the future. The game is fucking garbage. Garbage and a waste of time. I don't feel satisfied with beating any of it. I just feel like I've been raped. I'm sure everybody's opinion is different. Some people may feel the same way playing survival games or playing a game like Rust, where they go into a multiplayer game and spend, hours collecting wood and stuff like that, and then get shanked by some other player or whatever. But everybody's opinion differs. But for me, no, I didn't like this game at all. There's been horror games that I've really liked. I've liked some horror games that I've played, but this is not one of them. It seems like there's two kinds of horror games. It seems like there's really good ones, and it seems like there's ones that just are absolutely mind-numbingly dumb, and this is definitely one on the negative side for me. Yeah, I didn't like it. Did you guys enjoy this? Can anybody that watched the full stream, I don't mind if it's a fun game, gives me something to do, help my favorite YouTuber, but did you guys enjoy this? Seriously? I mean, maybe you did. I don't know. But I feel like this game is. I don't even know how to put it. It's like, why? I think that's the biggest thing is like, why? Why? What is the point of this game? Why have I spent 5 hours playing this for that ending? I feel like I've been trolled. I really do. I feel like I've been trolled. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I feel like I am getting sick. I hope I feel better tomorrow so I can actually play a game I enjoy like Dead by Daylight. But, you know, when you play a new game, you know, and you play it through, that's why you play it. You know, you play it to experience it, and you're never going to find the really good games. And there's horror games like this that are really good, but you're not going to find the really good ones that you enjoy unless you play the ones that you don't enjoy as well. You know, you've got to sift through the haystack to find the needle in the haystack, or the gem in the haystack, if you would, the diamond in the rough. To me, this is the rough. It's definitely not a diamond. Brookie Bear says, I enjoy you playing it. I wouldn't enjoy it, though, if I played it. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it was more fun to watch than it was to play. I don't know. I think my problem with a game, and if I'm trying to be constructive to the developer, I think here's where it's at. The graphics are fine. The story of the game is fine. Actually, the story at parts of it is interesting. So the story itself is interesting enough, and it does draw you in. So I think the developer did a fine job in creating a story, creating a thing where you got to go find your missing friend and all that. And I don't mind doing all the things that I did and searching for keys and searching for notes and the little puzzles and stuff like that. But there was a couple of points in the game that were so frustrating that if you get past those really frustrating points, you're really expecting an ending much better than the way it ended. I think that my biggest problem with the game is, A, the puzzles were too frustrating, not based on enough. I don't know. I just think the main puzzles were too frustrating, and without enough of a payoff at the end. Way too little payoff for the amount of frustration that I felt playing through the game, if that makes sense. The ending was very unclimactic. The ending was a slap in the face. So, I mean, the game obviously drew my interest enough to play it all the way through. I didn't start the game and say, this is fucking dumb, and quit after 20 minutes. So the game did a good enough job at keeping my interest. The problem is that along the way, there was a couple of puzzles that were way too frustrating, and not enough payoff, not enough reward at the end and I think that's why I feel, quote, raped. That's why I feel slapped in the face, if you would, with this game. Yeah. Anyway, guys, hard for me to put my expressions into words for what I feel after playing this game. All I can say is I hate it, and I think the reason I hate it is because I feel slapped in the face. I feel like I spent 5 hours dealing with frustrations and beating a game, and while it was fun at points, just the ending was... really, that's it? That's all there is? And the same thing happened last night with the horror game that I played last night. Same freaking thing. The ending just wasn't nearly good enough for all the puzzles and the frustration and the hours spent playing through it. Okay, I'm done. I'm rambling, I know. All right, guys.